Wait, I have more of these. Did it work? No. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to wish you guys a happy new year as we go into the year 2014. It's good to see 2013 go and 2014 come. Endings and then new beginnings occur. So happy new year. I got my little, what's this called? Peacock feather. Right, and this. And my dog doesn't like it. Say hi, Ollie. Happy New Year. Hey, puppy. I should play with that. Yeah, okay. It's all right, pup. So if you don't already know who I am, I'm Tracy, and I'm your host for Channelers Channel. And today's episode is our intuitive vlog on the 2014 year. So it's kind of like a look ahead at your forecast. And I'll get Whitehawk, who is my spirit guide, whom I will consciously channel for you for his part of the vlog. Now, last week our vlog was on the winter solstice, and so please have a listen to that because it was a difficult month with the winter solstice, a full moon, and the Christmas season. And we may still be feeling the winter solstice. What am I saying? Energies, yes, up until, the new year. All right, so you have a couple of weeks left for the giveaway. So if you haven't listened to the Christmas vlogs, please do. I'll leave a copy of that in the description box for you, or a link to it, sorry, so that you know what you have to do to become eligible to win a one-question reading, which is about 10 to 15 minutes. And there's a lot of information you can get in that. And it's purely Whitehawk, it's not from me. So have a listen to it. And, I can't wait to see who wins that and the information that we give to that person. All right, Ollie, you going to stay here? Okay, so I'm going to go get Whitehawk and see what he has to say about the upcoming year, 2014. Indeed. A much anticipated event, he says, of the year 2014, he says. A much anticipated reading from this one, he says, for the year 2014. And so bless you all, he says, for arriving here in a very timely fashion, or a very timely manner. And so he's on his white horse, and the white horse is a little agitated, and so he's taking the reins and he's trying to calm him down, and he's on it. And it's almost like the reason why the horse was agitated is because of the noise. There was there sounds like there was a gunshot or shots like that fired, and so or a cannon has gone off or something like that, and it's upset the horse. And he says, indeed, there has been many fireworks, he says, Nespa going off with the new season up and coming. And so that is what has anticipated my little one here. As I have said, he said, and he's speaking to you on that, he says, it has been a highly anticipated year up and coming. And what I need to say to you and want to say to you is simply this: welcome. For we have been waiting for you for many, many moons to show yourselves and to arrive at this location with Tracy and me. And so we are filled with much joy that you have finally arrived. Now, for many of you, the year 2014 will be very much a coming out year for you, much in the same fashion and form as it was for this little one. But for you, it will be such a coming out that you could not even anticipate the result of that coming out. You could not even had dreamed or known the effect you would have in coming out. And when I say dream, or the effect you would have had upon yourself, others around you, the masses, the creative consciousness, I mean a very positive, a very electric effect is what I mean. A very dynamic effect. And so as he's on his horse speaking to us, I see you, there's a sea of you, and there's more, it's like shadows of you, so I can't fully see your faces and colors and hair colors and that, but I know you're there. It's like I see the forms of your head. Yes, they have come from far and wide to hear you speak, Tracy, to hear not only your words, but also, yes, to hear my words. He says, but really what I want to say is that indeed they have come for you as well, my love, he says to me. My child, he says. They have come for you as well. And a very deserving accolade, he says, for you as well. He says, for indeed you have persevered through much to arrive at this location. And so welcome, he says, to you as well, to me, Tracy, as well. Thank you. Now, my children, as you suit up and get yourself ready to take on the role you have so chosen and wanted to be most of your life, especially in these last 10 years, he says, as you suit up and get ready to take on that role, he says, know that you must come back here to this place with us to refresh frequently. For it can be a very challenging spot that we are in, he says. For the masses, although they are ready, they are not fully ready. But that will change in the upcoming months. But for many of you, you will require this support. So I ask that you come back here weekly, he says, to get the support that you are going to need from me and from Tracy. For indeed, that is my role that I am playing for you here. So take my guidance, take my support, for it is my gift to you into the year 2014, the year that we have waited for, the year we have waited for. And it's like, I feel like it's almost like a Braveheart episode, you know, from the movie, where Mel Gibson's on his horse and he's getting his army ready to go, you know. And I can see it, like Whitehawk gets his hand up there, like, you know, he says, and so who is here to fight with me, he says, to move through the masses, he says, towards peace, towards prosperity, towards abundance and guidance, he says, for our brothers and sisters and the people of Mother Earth. And it's so funny because I hear you all go with your horns. So you all have these horns in the in where you're standing in the group, and so you all pick up your horns and you do that, and it's just got you all riled up, and we are ready, like we are going into battle, you know, like from the movie Braveheart, and Whitehawk is up there, and he's doing that. He's got his horse, and he's going back and forth, right? Like as they would do, getting ready to battle, to get the warriors up and ready for battle. Indeed, he says. A very proud scene, he says, to see that you have all arrived and are ready to move forward in our battle of peace. So indeed, it is not really a war or a battle at all, is it, my children? For when we walk, they won't even know we are coming, will they? For when they arrive, or we arrive, they won't even know that they have arrived, or that we have arrived. For it will all be done in such a form and fashion so as to not upset the masses. So be blessed, my children, as we go into battle of the masses for peace, prosperity, and abundance for Mother Earth. God bless. God bless, children. And he's like, is he saying soldiers up? And it's like, but it's not soldiers up, it's like you get something up and ready, and it's not a weapon by any means, right? It's more like a staff, you know, like a shepherd's hook or something, like a staff. Everyone has sort of a staff, and they take their staff and they bring it up like this, because we are ready to go into a battle of peace. And then we're all doing like this, nah, 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 nah. I don't know what it is you're saying, though. We are ready. We are ready. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Nice. God bless. I'll leave that scene, because it just goes on and on. So, are we ready to battle for peace? Which is really what's that? Is that called an oxymoron? Is it an oxymoron? Okay, let me know if I'm wrong about that. It's definitely a play on words, isn't it? Because peace is not really a battle. No battle peace. Well, that was an interesting reading. So we're all going to go get our suits on, our Knights of Armor, maybe the Knights of the Templar's Cross. I did a reading on that. So perhaps that's what it is, our crusade for peace. All right, children, that was our intuitive log for the year 2014. Share it. Comment. Let me know if you liked it. Give me a thumbs up to let me know if you liked it as well. Subscribe so you can often come back here to refresh, as Whitehawk has asked. And we'll see you on Monday or Sunday for our intuitive weekly reading. So now what are we going into here? Oh, we're going into Christmas. So the next time I see you, it will be, it might be a little late. I'm not going to say for sure it's going to be on that Thursday, because that's the 26th. So it might be the 27th. You never know. But that's why I say subscribe, because then you don't have to come looking for me, and it just lets you know when I have uploaded the video. So Merry Christmas. Behave out there, be safe, and we'll see you back here, well, on Monday if you come for the Intuitive Weekly, and then we'll see you for the next vlog. All right, I'm Tracy for Chandler's Channel. God bless.